Story time from the field and a friendly update from Knok Studio. I'm here in Enumclaw, Washington. Yes, I am back from Nepal as well as Thailand. I was partnered with the Glory Project. You guys, they're such a cool organization. I get so excited when Knok Studio partners with truly kingdom building organization. What I mean by that, it's less about quietly and secretively doing, social justice type stuff and being very overtly bold about getting people into God's kingdom, because after all, that's the thing that matters. I mean, you can dress me up and make me comfortable and give me some medication, which is a great way to build rapport. Don't get me wrong. It tangibly shows love and tangibly shows compassion. And that's what Jesus did. But he didn't stop there. After he showed compassion physically, he then continued to build on that with a spiritual truth of some kind. And so what Glory Project has been doing in Nepal and Thailand, and actually all throughout Southeast and all of Asia, I can't mention some particular countries that they're in, wink wink, so they build up local nationals and local pastors and disciple them because these people are honestly really, really cheap compared to sending a missionary like me full-time over to Thailand. I mean, I would need, $3,000 a month to live comfortably, because I like my air conditioning, I like my vehicle. Meanwhile, these people there, man, you give them $200 a month and they are living like kings, and they're like, we can afford to do actual ministry full-time. Oh, it's early morning bus time. How lovely. All right, so what Knok Studio is doing is we are capturing these people out in the field and capturing their impact that they're making for the kingdom. Let me give you an example. I was just actually talking with one of the Glory Project representatives yesterday, asking him, saying, hey man, how is this guy named Boy, B-O-Y? Yeah, I kid you not, his name is Boy. I think it's a funny English nickname. So this guy, he's not a boy, he's maybe my age or so, but he's got stage 4 cancer. And I remember meeting this guy, and he was very, very frail. And don't worry, I'm not divulging personal information that he wouldn't want out there. Everybody knows that the guy's very, very sick. But once I was able to ask him, can you explain the gospel to me in Thai? This guy just lit up like a Christmas tree. He was on fire. And so it's so cool to see, despite so much physical pain that he was in, and I wasn't trying to push the guy. He willingly said, yes, absolutely. In 3 solid minutes of this guy just preaching the gospel like fire. And I asked yesterday one of the Glory Project representatives, how's Boy doing? He is still alive. And a matter of fact, it's got into regression. I think that means it's not progressing, which is really good news. I mean, stage 4 lung cancer, oh man, poor guy. So that in and of itself right there is a miracle that this guy is still alive and kicking for the gospel. And if you're wondering how he became a Christian, it was actually through Campus Crusade for Christ. And so that's kind of what Glory Project does, is that they find organizations on site who are very successful with their ministry. And man, you guys, Campus Crusade, specifically in Thailand, is winning so many people to Jesus. And they just spend their time among the intellectuals, so to speak, on college campuses. It's so cool to see all of these intellectual students, which we associate with, oh, well, if you're intellectual, you're not going to take part in any of that hocus pocus religious stuff. No, on the contrary, they see the logic in it. They're like, this makes so much more sense than Buddhism, which is predominantly what the religious elite do or ascribe to in Thailand. But Christianity, man, it is taking the college campuses by storm there, as well as Nepal. Campus Crusade is also very active there. But again, they're mainly on campuses, and the Glory Project, their goal is to raise up pastors and send them out into villages, so the isolated places. So anyway, thanks for supporting Knok Studio. I appreciate you guys. There's a lot of editing to do now. Thank you for entrusting me with your donations and building God's kingdom and giving them a megaphone.